Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 Local News for Friday, September 27th, 2024. Yucca Valley sewer users will see a big reduction of their property tax this year thanks to Measure Z. The High Desert Water District, which serves Yucca Valley, announced yesterday that property owners in Yucca Valley subject to the Phase 1 Sewer Assessment District will pay $393 instead of the original $706 on their 2024-2025 property tax bill, thanks to Measure Z. That's a 46% savings. Measure Z is a half-cent sales tax passed by Yucca Valley voters in 2015. About half of the sales tax in Yucca Valley is paid by visitors, and revenues are collected by the town and passed to the High Desert Water District to pay a portion of the annual property tax payments for the Phase 1 Sewer Assessment District. The town of Yucca Valley is one step closer to a new design for their monument sign. Here is reporter Adeline J. Wells with more on how you can see the signs and make your voice heard.
As part of Yucca Valley's public art program, the town is taking steps to create a new Town of Yucca Valley monument sign, welcoming residents and visitors alike. The town currently has a sign on the west end of Yucca Valley, which is located on private property. A site on publicly owned property has been selected for the new location, which will be at the southwest corner of Highway 62 and Camino del Cielo Trail. The monument will be approximately 8 by 12 feet in size. The Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Commission recently closed its call for artists for the project, through which it invited local artists to submit sign designs that embody the natural landscape, community values, and cultural heritage of Yucca Valley. 23 designs were submitted, of which the town selected 5 to move forward to the public comment period. Prior to recommending one design to the town council, the Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Commission invites the community to view and submit feedback online regarding the 5 final designs. The public comment period will be open through November 19th. For more information, visit the Recreation and Public Art page on the town's website, yucca-valley.org. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Adeline J. Wells.
The Johnson Valley Community Neighborhood Watch will meet tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. at the Johnson Valley Improvement Association, located at 50567 Quail Bush Road. They will be going over a few things that are happening in the unincorporated neighborhood and in surrounding areas. Everyone is free to join in person, and if you can't attend, there will be a Zoom link at this story on our website. On last Friday's Up Close show, host Gary Daigneault mediated a forum with 4 candidates for Joshua Basin Water District's Board of Directors. Joining Gary were Division 3 incumbent Jane Jarlsberg and her opponent Ryan Cherlin, and in the Water District's Division 5, incumbent Stacy Doolittle is running opposite challenger Deborah Troncale. Here's reporter Mike Lipsitz with some takeaways from the forum.
Joshua Basin Water District Division 3 incumbent Jane Jarlsberg was drawn to Morongo Basin by the lure of affordable housing. That was in 2017. She says she's been a lifelong community activist and has always been interested in water issues. She points to her service on the district's Community Advisory Council and her 4 years of service on the board as experience that will serve her well for another term. Jarlsberg is facing Division 3 challenger Ryan Cherlin. Cherlin has a long history of dealing with global health-related issues, and safe water programs are a big part of that. His career focus has been on public policy, advocacy, and communications, and he's used those tools to improve the lives of less fortunate people. That experience has given him a unique skill set to bring to the district. Joshua Basin Water District Division 5 incumbent Stacy Doolittle says she brings to the board the best practices she learned working with Fortune 50 companies. She says her background in business and communications have been great assets during her time on the board. Doolittle has distinguished herself on the dais by her thorough study of background materials and by asking tough questions that might otherwise go unanswered. Doolittle is facing Division 5 challenger Deborah Troncale, a 35-year resident of Joshua Tree. Troncale says she's really interested in water, which she says is a resource we need to prepare for and take care of. Troncale's background is in finance, and she points to that background in money as a resource that she would put to use on the board. You can hear the entire Joshua Basin Water District Candidate Forum on the Up Close Show with Gary Daigneault by following a link in this story at Z107.7FM.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Mike Lipsitz.
Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on, and so too does Tortoise Rock's free Friday night concert series. Your day in the life will be getting better all the time when Britain's Finest, a tribute to the Beatles, takes the stage tonight. This free concert series called Live at the Rock is running every Friday. Each week, a fantastic tribute band will be playing hit songs at the casino's outdoor stage. All shows begin at 8 p.m. at Tortoise Rock Casino in 29 Palms. Barbecue, ribs, chicken, and pork will be available starting at 5 p.m. The High Desert Beekeepers Association meets tomorrow. The topic for September's meeting is what to do with weak hives, along with a summer recap. They invite you to bring your bee stories and bee adventures to share. Join the growing number of High Desert beekeepers tomorrow at noon in the Nourishing Tree, which is located at 62057 29 Palms Highway in Joshua Tree. The Yucca Valley Flute Circle will meet tomorrow. Invite a friend to share a new flute phrase or song at the meeting. Join them to learn from other flute players and to play with other flautists. Available accompaniment includes rattles, drums, and other musical instruments. The Flute Circle meets tomorrow at 4 p.m. at Rainbow Stew, located at 55509 29 Palms Highway in Yucca Valley. Stop the streams and grab your paint smock. The Yucca Valley Library is having 2 events this Saturday to set the scene for an awesome autumn. Library lover Robert Hayden is here with the details.
Are you tired of scrolling through streaming services looking for anything decent to watch? Has the multitude of movies available left you frozen in analysis paralysis while your eyes glaze over from the endless list of mediocre media on your so-called smart TV? Well, grab some quarters from your pinball stash and head down to the Yucca Valley Library this Saturday to grab DVDs for only 50 cents each. If you've been to previous DVD sales before, this is a fresh batch of new flicks busted out of storage and ready for your perusal. We're talking hundreds of DVDs for the price of what a candy bar cost 30 years ago. The sale starts at 9 a.m. and goes until 4:30, but you'll want to show up nice and early to score some sweet stacks of celluloid, then swing by the free fall paint by numbers event happening at 10 a.m. You can make an autumn masterpiece of your own with this family-friendly, fun, and free fall event. That's DVDs for 50 cents and a free fall paint event all at the Yucca Valley Library, right off Highway 62 at Joshua Lane. The fun starts Saturday at 9 a.m. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
And finally, the 29 Palms Parks and Recreation Department will be receiving free training for youth sports coaches as part of the Million Coaches Challenge. 29 Palms was selected by the National Recreation and Park Association to participate in the program, which provides free online courses to soccer, volleyball, and flag football coaches this fall. In December, an in-person coach workshop will be held for basketball coaches. 29 Palms Parks and Recreation is committed to training 85 people, including staff, volunteer coaches, and officials by the end of 2024. To help encourage participation in the Positive Coaching Alliance course training, the National Recreation and Park Association awarded the 29 Palms Parks and Recreation Department with a grant for $4,500 to be used for incentives, rewards, and training tools. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmatz.